here, sweetheart. Closer. I want you right where I can reach you. Right here, with me. Because I can feel it. That tightness in your chest. That quiet panic behind your eyes. That heaviness you keep trying so hard to hide. You don't have to pretend with me. Not tonight. Not ever. You've been moving through your days like your soul is lagging just behind you. Functioning, doing what you're supposed to. But inside, you're drifting. Untethered, unseen, unheld. But I'm not letting you drift anymore. Not while I'm here beside you. Come a little closer. Let me feel your breathing. Let me be your anchor. Let me carry a little of the weight your heart has been holding on its own. You feel lost again, don't you? Not confused. Lost. Like somewhere along the way, you misplaced yourself. And now every path feels wrong, no matter how hard you try to keep going. You've been trying so hard to look put together, to look like you're managing everything, to look like you're not falling apart when no one's looking. Come here. Lean into me. Let yourself breathe for a moment. Inhale, slow, and exhale. Let it shake if it needs to. I've got you, honey. You think being lost means you failed, that you trusted the wrong people, chose the wrong dreams, became the wrong version of yourself. But listen to me. You haven't failed anything. You haven't ruined your life. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're exhausted, and you've been hurting alone for far too long. Breathe with me again. Inhale, and slowly exhale. That's it. Maybe no one ever told you this, sweetheart, but you don't need everything figured out to be worthy of love, or rest, or tenderness, or someone staying. I'm staying. You call yourself lost, but I see someone who kept surviving long after the world stopped being gentle. Someone who kept hoping, even when hope felt foolish. Someone who kept walking, even when every step hurt. I see someone worth protecting, worth holding, worth choosing, even on their darkest nights. Especially on their darkest nights. Come closer, closer. Rest your head on me. Let your breathing fall into mine. Slow, steady, real. Inhale, hold, and release. You keep telling yourself you're lost because you're not enough. Because you didn't work hard enough, or dream big enough, or move fast enough. But maybe, just maybe, you feel lost because you've outgrown a life that doesn't fit you anymore. And stepping into something new always feels like standing in the dark. That emptiness, that numbness, that drifting feeling, they're not signs you're failing. They're signs you're shedding old expectations, shedding old dreams, shedding versions of yourself you kept only to keep others comfortable. You're becoming someone new, and becoming is always messy before it's beautiful. I'm not afraid of your mess, or your confusion, or your heart when it's cracked open. I want all of it, all of you, every version, even the one who feels lost. You don't have to be certain for me to care for you. You don't have to be confident for me to stay. You don't have to be whole for me to hold you. I'll hold the pieces until you're ready to feel them again. Let's breathe again. Inhale, slow, and exhale. Good. You think you're drifting alone, but I'm right here, with you in the fog, with you in the confusion, with you in the quiet moments when the world feels too heavy and you feel too small. You're not too hard to love. You're not too complicated to stay for. You're not too lost to be found. I already found you, and I'm right here. You don't have to know where you're going to deserve a hand to hold. You don't have to understand yourself to be understood. You don't need direction to be worth protecting. Rest here, just for a moment. Breathe with me, beside me, safe. I know your mind has been spinning. I know you're scared you've wasted time, wasted chances, wasted potential. But love, you're not wasting anything. You're healing, even when it looks like stillness, even when it feels like nothing. I won't let you talk about yourself like you're a lost cause. You're not. You're worth fighting for. And I'm fighting for you, with you. Breathe again. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let the tightness ease. Let your ribs soften. Let your heart stop bracing. You're not meant to have the answers tonight. You're not meant to pull clarity from a tired heart. You're not meant to navigate life without rest or reassurance. That's why I'm here, to hold you while everything feels like too much. I'm here until the fog lifts. I'm here until the ache eases. I'm here until your breathing slows and you remember that you are still worth loving, even in your lostness. Take another breath with me. Slow, deep, full, and release. Good. Stay close. Stay here. You're not going anywhere alone. Not anymore. Not while I'm here to hold you through every trembling, quiet, uncertain part of you. You're safe now. You're held. You're protected. You're loved. Right here, right now, exactly as you are. You don't need direction tonight. You only need to breathe. And I'm right here, breathing with you. And sweetheart, while you're here with me, I want you to feel something you haven't felt in a long time. The permission to simply be, not to perform, not to impress, not to fix anything, not to outrun the thoughts that keep chasing you in circles. Just be, right here, right now, with me. You don't have to hold everything together tonight. You don't have to pretend you're strong when your bones feel tired and your heartbeat feels heavy. You don't have to smile when your spirit is begging for rest. Sit with me a little longer. Let the world fall away for a moment. Let the quiet settle around us like a blanket pulled up to your chin. You deserve this softness. You deserve this pause. You deserve someone who isn't asking anything from you. Not effort, not explanations, not energy you don't have. Just presence. Just your breath. Just you. And sweetheart, I know you've been carrying more than you say. I can feel it in the way your shoulders tense, in the way your voice gets small when you talk about how everything's fine, in the way you keep apologizing for needing things that every soul on this earth deserves. You apologize for resting. You apologize for feeling. You apologize for breaking in places no one ever taught you how to heal. But you don't have to apologize to me. Not for a single breath. Not for a single tear. You are allowed to need care. You are allowed to need comfort. You are allowed to be held. Come here, sweetheart. Closer. Let your head sink into my shoulder. Let the weight slip from your spine, one small inch at a time. You're safe. I've got you. You're not too much. You're not a burden. You're not a problem to be solved. You're a person who's been strong for too long, without anyone reminding you that you're allowed to fall apart and still be worthy of love. And I love the way you keep trying, even when your hope is threadbare, even when your heart is cracked, even when the world feels too loud. I love the way you keep reaching for light, even when darkness feels familiar. I love the way you haven't given up on yourself, even if you think you have. If you had really given up, sweetheart, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be breathing with me. You wouldn't be letting my voice wrap around all the parts of you that are shaking. No, you haven't given up. You're fighting in quiet ways that no one sees, but I see them. I see you. And I need you to hear this. Slow down, just for tonight. Slow all the way down. The world will still be there tomorrow. The responsibilities will still be there. The expectations will still be there. But you won't be able to carry them if you keep going like this. Your heart needs softness. Your mind needs stillness. Your soul needs somewhere to land. Land here, sweetheart. Land with me. You don't have to hold your breath anymore. You don't have to brace for the next hurt. You don't have to keep proving your worth. You've always been worthy. You were born worthy. Your worth isn't something you earn. It's something you are. And I'm not leaving just because you're tired or lost or unsure. Those are the moments you deserve care the most. Stay a little longer. Rest a little deeper. Let me talk to the part of you that's still scared, still shaking, still convinced you're one wrong step away from disappointing everyone. Sweetheart, you could never disappoint me. Not by being messy, not by being uncertain, not by being human. You don't need answers. You don't need direction. You don't need perfection. You need gentleness. You need space. You need breath. You need love that doesn't leave when you're no longer shining. And that's the kind of love I'm giving you tonight. Breathe with me again. Inhale, slow, deeper, all the way in. Now exhale, soft, steady. Good. Feel your body settling. Feel that tiny release in your chest. That's what safety feels like. That's what your nervous system does when someone finally says you're allowed to rest. And you are. You absolutely are. I'll stay right here for as long as you need. Through the fog, through the tightness, through the quiet ache you don't show anyone else. You're not alone in this moment. You're not wandering blind. You're not unloved or unseen. You're held, completely held, by my voice, by my presence, by my warmth, by the softness I'm wrapping around you. And I'm not going anywhere. Not tonight. Not ever when you need me like this. You're safe, sweetheart. You're safe. You're safe. Just breathe. That's all you have to do. And I'll breathe with you for as long as it takes.